Hello besties. So do you know that there are some little habits that you do that are impacting your self-esteem negatively? And not just your self-esteem, but also your overall perception. That is the way other people perceive you as well. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 habits that are destroying your self-esteem. My name is Favour. I am popularly known as the Mindset Engineer. I am a mindset coach and I help people like you achieve exponential results by teaching them the powers of their minds and mindset. In this video, we're going to be looking at something very phenomenal. 3 habits that are destroying your self-esteem. Before we jump right into it, I want you to pause and click the share button right now. Share this video with someone you love that you also want to hear this good news. So let's jump right into it. Number 1, comparison. The Bible says that they that compare themselves with themselves, that they are unwise. Most times we catch ourselves in the trap, or we set ourselves up in the trap of comparison, especially as young people. And in this day and age of social media, there's always someone celebrating something out there, doing well. I mean, there are some people that it looks like they got their life all figured out, like everything is just set. And you just find yourself having to measure up with them, like, this person is not my age mate, it's not this, it's not that. And you keep on comparing yourself. Now, what you subconsciously do is that you make them superior in your mind and make yourself inferior in your mind. And as I have earlier stated, you do not have hidden thoughts. Like, no matter how a thought is that hidden inside your head, once you think it over and over again, it comes out. I talked more about thoughts and how much of your thoughts affect your body. You can check it down below, and how to break free from limiting mindsets. So I talked about thoughts there very well. This is to tell you that once you think about a particular thought over and over and over again, somehow it shows up in your character, in your behavior, in your responses, in your day-to-day life. And that's exactly what happened to most people. They keep on comparing themselves and making themselves be the inferior one in the picture, and looking at someone on social media or someone in their school or someone in their church and admiring the person and comparing themselves to that person negatively. And this subconscious, it is not a subconscious act, this dominant habit, because you can easily catch yourself doing that. Just be this is my classmate, which is she even marry safe, this guy have bought car, like play him to your marry. And then you just get yourself those small talks and thoughts in your head. They sink in, and gradually, because you do not feel adequate enough, it affects your self-esteem. Let me not assume everybody knows the definition of self-esteem, so let me just define it at this point. In simple terms, self-esteem is the esteem you place on yourself. What is esteem? Esteem is value, right? So the value you place on yourself, the what you place on yourself, the perception you place on yourself, that is what self-esteem is in the most simple definition of self-esteem. That perception you have towards yourself. And the truth is, that perception you have towards yourself will determine if you will be a confident person or not. And confidence is a habit or a lifestyle that affects you in every single way. So, if you have a wrong perception of yourself, it's likely going to affect every other area of your life. So, comparison is a very bad habit that people often catch themselves or get caught up in that trap. And the truth is, whenever you compare yourself, you sort of steal your joy by yourself, because you get blinded to the good things happening in your own life, and you just want to be in that other person's life. And you just feel like the person got it all figured out, but it's not true. That person has his or her own battles that if they share with you, you might not even be able to carry. Nobody got it all figured out. So just know that they also have their own behind the scenes they have their own struggles, they have their own pains that they are not sharing with you, does not mean their life is perfect. So the earlier you stop comparing yourself, the better for you, the better for your esteem, the better for your confidence, because you would have a healthier self-esteem and healthier confidence once you stop comparing yourself. So, number 2, negative self-talk. Negative self-talk. Before I jump into this, let me tell you about my upcoming bootcamp. So, I have a bootcamp coming up that I will teach you not just telling you about habits that would affect your self-esteem. I'll also show you how you could build a healthy self-esteem. I will show you the difference between a high self-esteem, a low self-esteem, and a healthy self-esteem. You also learn how to develop an irresistible confidence. If you've had any sort of heartbreak or denial, I would help you walk through the healing process in this bootcamp. In this bootcamp, you are also going to be learning productivity hacks that is going to boost your finances. In this bootcamp, we are going to be hosting a challenge that is going to help you boost your confidence as well as your visibility. So this bootcamp is not one you want to miss for any reason. The link to the bootcamp will be in the comment section below. Do well to sign up. So number 2, negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is a habit that a lot of people engage in subconsciously, right? It's a habit, I would say, that sponsors comparison. I think some comparison should be a subset of negative self-talk. Negative self-talk is that thoughts and those words that come into your head that you just backlash yourself, so you get people who stand on the mirror and they just, my face is this, I have pimples, my eyes is not even looking well, my hair is not even arranged, my this, my that. And you just, those small talks and small words that you just say to yourself in the mirror, and it seems as though they've gone. Your subconscious mind stores them and it haunts you subconsciously because somehow you just believe that you're not good enough, right? Because of you always have been telling yourself, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy. When you enter into a room of people, because of how much you have become very critical about yourself, when anybody criticizes you, you take it personal because you be like, this person is even saying the truth, safe. But if you are confident, right, and you don't talk to yourself negatively, there are certain things people walk up to you and tell you, you wouldn't even think about it twice. You just be like, I know this person is not even saying the truth. Because you know. And that's why affirmations, they do a lot. And speaking the word of God, which is the truth on every matter, it does a lot. I have a video which I'm going to link down or at the end of this video on how to break free from negative thinking. So if you struggle with this negative thinking a lot, I have a full complete video for you. But I want you to take note that that habit in itself is destroying your self-esteem, because as you keep on talking to yourself, right, your subconscious might keep on storing that. Now here's the bad thing. As I said, there's nothing like hidden thoughts. Over time, those thoughts, they show up in ugly ways outside in your body, on your character, and your habits. And the truth is, somehow the way you carry yourself change, right? Because of that, the way you speak, the way you talk, it changes. And somehow that also affects other people's perception of you. So it's just like a chain reaction, and it all starts up here, right? So as you keep on thinking those thoughts, it shows out, and other people believe it about you as well. Other people believe it about you. If you feel that you have a healthy self-esteem and you behave well, nobody really knows what is going on in your life. If you carry yourself well, people would have that perception of you and respect you well. But if you do not carry yourself well and you think negative thoughts that affect you negatively in your behavior, and the funny thing is that you don't even know. That's just it. You don't even know how this thing shows up. It just shows up. You have met people, and when I walk with them or talk with them, I just know that something is off. Like something is off about this person, right? And somehow you want to like carry the person in high regard, but the person also doesn't carry him or herself in high regard, and it makes loving that person or respecting that person a Herculean task, like a big deal, because the person won't even believe that he's worthy or she's worthy of that appraisal you are giving him or her, and that's a problem. So if you've watched this video to this point, I would like you to kindly give me a like and a subscribe. I'm sure you have picked out one or two things from all I've said, so please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Number 3, breaking your rules. Now this is a very dominant word, especially in this generation, Gen Z. Breaking your rules. People do this a lot, and for them it doesn't really mean much, but the truth is it sums up over time, right? I have this friend that whenever he says he's going to do something, like even if it has to stretch him to his limits, as long as it's something he has put for himself and said he's going to do, no matter how long it takes, he's going to do it. And he has a whole lot of confidence because of that, because he respects himself, one, and then those rules he puts to abide by, he abides by them. Those rules might not be as big as, breaking down a mountain or buying a Benz. It can be as, I would wake up by 5 a.m. every morning or 4 a.m. every morning and arrange my bed. It can be as, I'll read my Bible for the next 21 days consistently. It can be as, I would not take junk or soda for the next 6 months. Little rules. A lot of difference. It plays a lot of difference. Like I wish there was a better way to say this, but because I've seen it impact my life very well. Personally, the way I carry myself is because I can be very strict with myself. Like very strict with myself as well. And it makes me carry myself in high regard because I know the kind of work I put to building myself. So someone cannot come from outside to make me feel like a trash, right? And that's because I follow my rules. When I say I'm going to do something, I will do it. If I say I try my best to do it, but consistently breaking your rules, it affects your confidence and your self-esteem very well. Because the next time you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to finish this book, your subconscious mind reminds you of the 1,000 times before now that you have set a rule and you didn't keep to it. So I want you to be aware of your rules. Start with little things. Like the truth is, when it comes to self-esteem and confidence, like they spread. Once you can develop habits within one particular thing, it spreads across your life. So as little as I'm going to wake up every morning for the next 30 days by 4 a.m. I'm going to pray and I'm going to arrange my bed. As simple as that. If you do that consistently for that 30 days and you finish, by the end of the 30 days, trust me, your eating habits will change, your sleeping habits will change, your self-perception will change. Like it's like a chain reaction. It will affect other areas of your life, because when you wake up early or you wake up earlier, you have more time to think, you have more time to walk, you have more time to pray, you have more time to clean and eat, cook better food so that you could eat healthier. And these are small things, but it's just a chain reaction. It affects every other thing. Do you get? So breaking your rules, right, is something that affects your self-esteem tremendously. Like little rules. So today I want you to set a small rule, as small as I'm not going to take soda for the next 1 week. You can start with something small. Or as big as I'm not going to eat junk for the next 6 months. I'm going to cook food every day, or I'm not going to eat outside. As little as I'm going to wake up by 4:30 or 5 a.m. every day for the next 21 days. Once I wake up, I lay my bed, right? You just a little rule, whatsoever area of your life that you're trying to make impact. You'll be like, okay, for the next 6 months, any money that comes into my account, I'm going to save maybe 10% of it. Just something small that you can start with right now and keep it consistently. At the end of that challenge, come back to this video and tell me how much of your self-perception and self-value have increased, because you get to respect yourself. Like, it's me that did this. I mean, you dust your shoulders, it's me that did this. So you'll be proud of yourself, right? So if someone walks up to you and tells you nonsense, be like, I mean, you have no idea of how disciplined that could be. You said that in your mind though. So I hope you've learned one or two from this video. Tell me which of these points hit you differently, and tell me where exactly you are going to begin to make applications in your life, because it's not just hearing but being doers of the word. So tell me where you are going to make applications in the comment section. Don't forget to sign up for my bootcamp. It's starting soon, and as I said, you'll be learning a whole lot. Please like, share and follow for more content like this. Bye.